guys, welcome to my YouTube channel where we're going to be learning Python programming in Code Sandbox. You're going to want to open up a new file and start out with your programmer date and program right up here. This tells it who's programming, what date it is, and what program you're making. You're going to want to start out with a multi-line comment. What is a print function? For this one, you could get the definition from Google. Then you're going to want to start out with your escape keys, which is new line, tab, single quote, and double quote. Then you're going to want to end off that multi-line comment to let the code know that this is what we want and this is the special characters that we have. Then, of course, you're going to want to end it off. Go down, lowercase p for print. Then you're going to want to open up bracket, second quote, put whatever you want to say, end quotes, and of course you could do a whole sentence, but if you want to do a new line or an indent, you're going to want to put /t or /n, or if you want to do single or double quotes, of course you're going to want to do /double or /single quote. But other than that, I'll give you guys a second to put this down, put whatever you want to say. Okay, let's run our code, and of course, hello world, it's Tuesday, and this is a tab, and this is our indent. Of course, our indent and our new line. And this can all be shown within our thing, where this can be seen as the new line, and this can be seen as the new tab, showing that this code does in fact work. I'll give you guys a second to copy it down if you need to. Alrighty. Of course, we're going to want to do 5 of them. And what you're going to want to do is next open up a concatenating strings. You're going to want to start out with programmer, date, and program again. You're going to want to put in your multi-line comment to tell it what a concatenating string is. End your multi-line comment and start with the stuff. I don't want to put my names on here, but I don't think I can because I have to tell it who's programming. But first name equals whatever your name is, last name equals whatever your name is, your age equals whatever your age is, so on and so forth with the month you were born. The equal sign tells us what is happening, and what is concatenating doing. Of course, you're going to want to end that off by spacing, opening up a new line, opening up another line, and putting down concatenating strings using the plus operator. And of course, you're going to want to do a print, and this is how it's going to work. You're going to want to put in a bracket, second quote, hello, my name is, whatever your name is. Hold on, I need to fix my code. There we go. My name is first name, and since you're concatenating it by giving this your variable, it should show up light green. This shows that it'll put down whatever you put your first name as, plus second quote, space, second quote, plus last name, which will put these two words together without giving you an error. Then you're going to want to put another plus, second quote, period to end off your sentence, uppercase I am. Then you're going to want to put a string, age, because right now, if you were to just put your age, it wouldn't put it in because you're not concatenating your age for some reason. I still don't know. And then you're going to want to put it in double brackets. That'll should turn out purple if you put str to show string. So you could turn it into a concatenating string. Then you're going to want to put your age, and it should put whatever age you are. Then you're going to want to put whatever you want. For I put years old. Then you don't have to put this, but I did. Next year I will be concatenating string. I will be second quote space plus string, of course, because this is not a string yet, and we're concatenating it by putting string. Brackets, age space plus 1, which should add 1 based onto our value of 14, and brackets plus candles on my cake. And then, of course, if you want to test this code out, press the play button. And it should do this. Hello, my last name is, I am 14 years old. Next year I will need 15 candles on my cake. That's how you concatenate a string. If you need a second to copy down the code or look at what I wrote, here you go. But you could pause the video, and I'm going to go on to the next one. Then I'm going to open up an input function. Of course, programmer date program. Open up a multi-line comment. Input function. Of course, you can always get the answer from Google. Copy paste it. Then you're going to want to put your name equals input bracket quote what is your name question mark quote bracket. Then you're going to want to put in what input function always returns a string. So if you want a number, you'll need to cast it using int brackets or float brackets. Then of course we're going to want to test out our code. So print from our last little part of from our first part of the video, new line, welcome to the Blue Devils app. This is the school I go to. Then you're going to want to put in your first name from, of course, the last little bit of code we tried. Input function, what is your first name, what is your last name, what is your age, and your grade. What this is doing is it's asking you questions for if you open up a box in an app and it asks you questions, this is what the code would look like. Then, of course, you're going to want to put in print your first, last, age, and grade just to do that. And then, of course, you're going to want to put in a whole sentence so that your code doesn't go haywire. Welcome, first name, last name, welcome to the Blue Devils app, see your age, your grade, and you go to the Gold Lake High School. Then, of course, you could put hobbies input, and then your favorite hobby. Favorite vacation input was your favorite vacation. Food, favorite food, and then you're going to want to put in a brand new line of code so that it doesn't look weird when you type it in. Showing your hobbies, your favorite vacation, and your food, and this is what it should look like when you're done. Welcome, what's my first name, last name, my age, my grade, what's my favorite hobby, vacation, or food. Then, of course, welcome, first name, last name, to the Blue Devils app. Let's see, you are 14 and in the 9th grade at Gold Lake High School. Mr./Mrs., first name again. I see that your hobby is, and your vacation was. And lastly, your favorite food is this. And if your code doesn't look like this, it's probably because I went too fast, so I'll give you guys a second, but you gotta pause the video if you want to copy down the code. You don't have to put it exactly words like this, but you do have to concatenate it like this. Then we're gonna want to go to our declaring variables. When you open up this one, the usual programmer date program. And then we're always going to start with a multi-line comment and ask what a variable is, and then immediately give the answer to a variable and what declaring a variable means. You're going to want to concatenate your name, first name, last name, age, height, student, or teacher. This, of course, is again a holy crap, I just put my whole legal name in here. Hold on. Alrighty, I fixed my problem, which was I put my legal name in here. Of course, programmer date program. Of course, this again. Then you're going to want to put in your name, first name, last name, age, height, and student. You don't have to put your height or age. This is just to test out the code. And then you're going to want to put in your name, your first name, your last name, your age. For me, unfortunately, I'm 4'11". True or false for if you're a teacher or a student. Then you're going to want to do hashtag calling our variables. These are all of our variables. And of course, you're going to want to put in your information already in here. Then you're going to want to do print name, last name, age, height, or is a student to show it's true or false. Show what your height is, what your age is, your name, and your last name. Of course, give you guys a second, pause the video, play it. Here's my name, my last name, height or age, height, and it is true I am a student. I know I'm going a little fast, so here's my code. Then you're gonna want to open up another one. Believe there's only one more. Yes. Then you're gonna want to do your last one, which will be if else is. Programmer date program, multi-line comment, ask the question, what is it, answer your exact question. Then you're going to want to put in important notes. You must be indent. It's going to take a while to explain it, so just go ahead and copy. If condition 1 is meant, do this. If condition is true, do this if condition 1 is false and condition 2 is true. Do this if none of the above are true. And what it does is it gives you multiple actions, and this can be used for different, like, chance things. If you're making, like, RNG games or something, you can make RNG or anything. Or if somebody puts in something you don't expect, you might have already expected it, and this will play. Then, of course, your conditional operator, always name comparison operator, is your operators, operator. This is your column for operators, your meanings, and your examples of them. You're going to want to put these, enter multi-line comment, add your grading program, and then we're going to want to print this. Unfortunately, my class time is over, so this is where the video will end. But later on today, I will be uploading a video of me first ever trying to play Silk Song. Very fun game, because this is I've already recorded that video. I just don't know when I'm going to post it, though. So go ahead and come back if you want to do that. I'm going to be posting more gaming content than coding, and I'm thinking of opening a second channel just for coding or just for gaming. Thank you.